I want to learn English. I do not have a teacher, but I can still practice every day. I make small goals. I read one short text. I listen to one English song. I write one English sentence. These small steps help me grow. I feel happy when I finish my goals. Learning alone is not easy, but it is possible. I believe in myself. Every morning, I wake up and think about English. I say to myself, today I will learn one new word. This word is my friend. I write it in my notebook. I read it many times. I try to use it in a sentence. When I use the word, I feel strong. I know I am learning. I do not wait for a teacher. I do not wait for a class. I make my own plan. My plan is simple. I read, I listen, I speak, and I write. I do these 4 things every day. They are small, but they are powerful. They help me move forward. Sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I feel lazy. But I remember my dream. My dream is to speak English well. My dream is to talk with people from many countries. My dream is to travel and understand. My dream gives me energy. My dream helps me continue. I use my phone to learn. My phone is my teacher. I read short texts on my phone. I listen to English songs on my phone. I watch English videos on my phone. My phone is always with me. My phone helps me practice anywhere. I also use paper. I write my goals on paper. I write my new words on paper. I write my sentences on paper. When I see the paper, I remember my goals. Paper is simple, but it is strong. Paper helps me stay focused. I talk to myself in English. I say, "Hello, how are you?" I answer, "I am fine, thank you." I say, "What is your name?" I answer, "My name is Bay." Talking to myself is funny, but it is useful. It helps me practice speaking. It helps me feel confident. I do not fear mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. When I make a mistake, I smile. I say, "This is good. I will learn from this." Mistakes are my teachers. Mistakes help me grow. Mistakes show me the way. I celebrate small wins. When I read one text, I clap my hands. When I learn one word, I smile. When I write one sentence, I feel proud. Small wins make me happy. Small wins give me power. Small wins help me continue. Learning alone is not easy, but I am strong. I have a plan. I have a dream. I have small goals. I use my phone. I use paper. I talk to myself. I celebrate small wins. I do not fear mistakes. I believe in myself. I can achieve my English practicing goals without a teacher. My daily practice routine. I practice English every day. I make a simple routine. My routine is easy, but it helps me grow. I follow my routine in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. My routine gives me order. My routine makes me strong. In the morning, I read a short text. I choose a small story or a news article. I read slowly. I look at each word. I try to understand the meaning. If I do not know a word, I write it down. I check the word in a dictionary. I read the text again. Reading helps me see new words. Reading helps me understand sentences. Reading makes my mind open. After reading, I listen to English. I play one English song. I listen to the words. I try to sing with the song. Singing is fun. Singing helps me remember words. Sometimes I listen to a short podcast. Sometimes I listen to the radio. Listening helps me hear the sound of English. Listening helps me know the rhythm. Listening makes me feel close to the language. In the afternoon, I speak English. I talk to myself. I say, "Hello, how are you?" I answer, "I am fine, thank you." I ask, "What do you want to eat?" I answer, "I want rice." Speaking alone is funny, but it is useful. It helps me practice. It helps me feel confident. Sometimes I call a friend. I speak English with my friend. We laugh. We make mistakes. But we learn together. I also write in the afternoon. I write one sentence in English. I write about my day. I write about my feelings. I write about my goals. Writing helps me remember words. Writing helps me see grammar. Writing makes me strong. Sometimes I write a short diary. Sometimes I write a list. Writing is simple, but it is powerful. In the evening, I review my day. I look at my notebook. I read my new words. I read my sentences. I listen to one more song. I speak one more sentence. I check my progress. I ask myself, did I learn today? If the answer is yes, I smile. If the answer is no, I try again. Review helps me remember. Review helps me grow. My routine is small. My routine is simple. But my routine is strong. Reading, listening, speaking, and writing are my 4 steps. I do them every day. They are my daily practice. They help me achieve my goals. They help me learn without a teacher. I believe in my routine. My routine is my teacher. My routine is my guide. My routine is my friend. With my routine, I can learn English. With my routine, I can grow. With my routine, I can achieve my English practicing goals without a teacher. Using free resources to learn English. I do not have a teacher, but I have many free resources. Free resources help me learn English every day. Free resources are easy to find. Free resources are simple to use. Free resources are my helpers. One free resource is the dictionary. I use an online dictionary. I type a word. I see the meaning. I see an example sentence. I listen to the sound. The dictionary is free. The dictionary is fast. The dictionary helps me understand new words. The dictionary is my friend. Another free resource is YouTube. YouTube has many English videos. I watch short lessons. I watch songs. I watch stories. I listen to the words. I repeat the sentences. YouTube is free. YouTube is fun. YouTube helps me listen and speak. YouTube is my teacher. I also use free apps. Some apps teach vocabulary. Some apps teach grammar. Some apps give games. I play the games. I learn new words. I learn new rules. Apps are free. Apps are easy. Apps help me practice anywhere. Apps are my helpers. Blogs are free too. I read English blogs. I read short posts. I read simple stories. Blogs help me see real English. Blogs help me understand daily life. Blogs are free. Blogs are simple. Blogs are useful. I use social media. I follow English pages. I read short posts. I see pictures with words. I write comments in English. Social media is free. Social media is fun. Social media helps me practice writing. Social media helps me connect with people. I use free books. Some websites give free books. I download a book. I read one page. I read slowly. I look at the words. Books are free. Books are rich. Books help me grow. Books are my teachers. I use free radio. I listen to English radio online. I hear news. I hear music. I hear people talking. Radio is free. Radio is natural. Radio helps me listen. Radio helps me understand real voices. I use free notes. I write my own notes. I write new words. I write sentences. I write questions. Notes are free. Notes are simple. Notes help me remember. Notes help me review. Free resources are everywhere. Free resources are strong. Free resources help me learn without a teacher. Free resources give me power. Free resources make me happy. Free resources help me achieve my English practicing goals. I believe in free resources. Free resources are my teachers. Free resources are my helpers. Free resources are my friends. With free resources, I can learn English. With free resources, I can grow. With free resources, I can achieve my goals. Building confidence in English. Confidence is important. Confidence helps me speak. Confidence helps me write. Confidence helps me continue. Without confidence, I stop. With confidence, I grow. I build my confidence every day. I talk to myself in English. I say, "Hello, how are you?" I answer, "I am fine, thank you." I ask, "What do you want to do today?" I answer, "I want to read." Talking to myself is simple. Talking to myself is free. Talking to myself makes me brave. Talking to myself builds my confidence. I write simple notes. I write, "Buy milk." I write, "Call my friend." I write, "Read one page." Notes are short. Notes are easy. Notes are useful. Notes help me practice writing. Notes help me remember. Notes help me feel strong. Notes build my confidence. I keep a small diary. I write one sentence every day. I write, "Today I am happy." I write, "Today I am tired." I write, "Today I learned one word." My diary is simple. My diary is mine. My diary shows my progress. My diary builds my confidence. I celebrate small wins. When I read one text, I smile. When I learn one word, I clap. When I write one sentence, I feel proud. Small wins are important. Small wins give me energy. Small wins make me happy. Small wins build my confidence. I do not fear mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Mistakes are teachers. Mistakes show me the way. When I make a mistake, I say, "This is good. I will learn." I smile. I try again. Mistakes help me grow. Mistakes build my confidence. I speak with friends. I call my friend. I say one sentence in English. My friend laughs. My friend answers. We make mistakes. We learn together. Speaking with friends is fun. Speaking with friends is free. Speaking with friends builds my confidence. I listen to English songs. I sing with the music. I say the words. I feel happy. Singing is fun. Singing is easy. Singing builds my confidence. Singing makes me brave. I watch English videos. I repeat the sentences. I copy the sound. I try to speak like the speaker. Videos are free. Videos are clear. Videos build my confidence. Videos make me strong. Confidence is not big. Confidence is small. Confidence grows step by step. Confidence comes from practice. Confidence comes from small wins. Confidence comes from mistakes. Confidence comes from trying. Confidence helps me achieve my goals. I believe in myself. I believe in my practice. I believe in my progress. I believe in my confidence. With confidence, I can learn English. With confidence, I can grow. With confidence, I can achieve my English practicing goals without a teacher. Overcoming challenges in learning English alone. Learning alone is not always easy. Sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I feel lazy. Sometimes I feel afraid. These are challenges, but I can overcome them. I can continue. I can grow. One challenge is staying motivated. Motivation is energy. Motivation helps me practice. Without motivation, I stop. To stay motivated, I remember my dream. My dream is to speak English well. My dream is to travel. My dream is to talk with people from many countries. My dream gives me power. My dream helps me continue. Another challenge is fear of mistakes. Mistakes make me afraid. I think, what if I say it wrong? I think, what if people laugh? But I remember, mistakes are teachers. Mistakes help me learn. Mistakes show me the way. When I make a mistake, I smile. I say, "This is good. I will learn." I try again. I grow. I overcome fear. Sometimes I feel alone. I do not have a teacher. I do not have a class. I feel lonely, but I find support online. I join English groups. I write comments. I read posts. I speak with people. Online friends help me. Online support makes me strong. Online groups help me overcome loneliness. Another challenge is time. Sometimes I am busy. Sometimes I have work. Sometimes I have family. I think I have no time, but I make small goals. I read one text. I listen to one song. I write one sentence. Small goals take little time. Small goals help me continue. Small goals overcome the challenge of time. Sometimes I feel tired. My body is weak. My mind is slow. I do not want to practice, but I take a rest. I sleep. I eat. I drink water. Then I try again. Rest helps me. Rest gives me energy. Rest helps me overcome tiredness. Another challenge is forgetting. I learn a word, I forget it. I feel sad, but I write the word in my notebook. I read it again. I use it in a sentence. I repeat it many times. Repetition helps me remember. Repetition helps me overcome forgetting. Sometimes I feel shy. I do not want to speak. I feel nervous, but I talk to myself. I say one sentence. I smile. I try again. I speak with a friend. I laugh. I continue. Practice helps me overcome shyness. Practice makes me brave. Challenges are part of learning. Challenges are normal. Challenges are teachers. Challenges make me strong. Challenges help me grow. Challenges show me the way. I do not stop. I continue. I overcome challenges. I believe in myself. I believe in my dream. I believe in my practice. I believe in my progress. With motivation, with small goals, with support, with repetition, I can overcome challenges. I can achieve my English practicing goals without a teacher. My final message of hope. I have no teacher, but I can still learn English. I make small goals. I follow my routine. I use free resources. I build my confidence. I overcome challenges. These steps help me grow. These steps help me continue. These steps help me achieve my English practicing goals. I remember my dream. My dream is to speak English well. My dream is to travel. My dream is to talk with people from many countries. My dream gives me energy. My dream helps me continue. My dream is my light. I believe in small steps. One word today, one sentence tomorrow, one text next week. Small steps are easy. Small steps are strong. Small steps build big progress. Small steps help me reach my dream. I believe in practice. Practice every day. Practice reading, practice listening, Practice speaking. Practice writing. Practice makes me better. Practice makes me strong. Practice makes me confident. Practice helps me grow. I believe in free resources, dictionaries, apps, blogs, videos, songs, radio, books. They are free. They are simple. They are powerful. Free resources are my teachers. Free resources are my helpers. Free resources are my friends. I believe in confidence. Confidence helps me speak. Confidence helps me write. Confidence helps me continue. Confidence grows with small wins. Confidence grows with mistakes. Confidence grows with practice. Confidence helps me achieve my goals. I believe in overcoming challenges. Challenges are normal. Challenges are teachers. Challenges make me strong. Challenges help me grow. I do not stop. I continue. I overcome challenges. I move forward. I believe in myself. I believe in my dream. I believe in my practice. I believe in my progress. I believe in my future. With belief, I can learn English. With belief, I can grow. With belief, I can achieve my English practicing goals without a teacher. Learning alone is not easy, but it is possible. Learning alone is not fast, but it is strong. Learning alone is not perfect, but it is real. Learning alone is my way. Learning alone is my story. Learning alone is my success. I want to share my message. My message is simple. You can learn English. You can practice every day. You can use free resources. You can build confidence. You can overcome challenges. You can believe in yourself. You can achieve your goals. You can do it without a teacher. This is my final message. Do not stop. Do not fear. Do not wait. Start today. Make small goals. Follow your routine. Use free resources. Build confidence. Overcome challenges. Believe in yourself. English is possible. English is for you. English is your future.